Thank you for joining the OG of Good Game. On tonight's episode, I would like to apologize for the background noise throughout this episode. Unfortunately, it was something that was unavoidable. We are having a lot of emergencies in the neighborhood, so it will pick up some background noise of sirens driving past. And my dog is kind of noisy, and he made a little bit of noise tonight, so you may hear that too. I just want to apologize ahead of time. And thank you for listening. Hello and welcome once again to another exciting episode of the original Guru of Good Game with your host, the original guru himself, OG Zero Game, but you can just call me OGZ, or you can call me OZ, or you can call me GZG, or just Z. It doesn't make me any difference, just as long as you call me. I appreciate it anyway. Once again, I want to give a shout out to every single person that has downloaded, liked, listened, and shared or commented on the show. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for all the love. Hope you stick with me. And for those that decided you didn't want to stick around, well, I appreciate you for sticking around as long as you did. And I hope that you come back and hang out with me again sometime in the future. But for right now, I just want to get a love out for those that stick around. Thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate y'all sticking around to listen to this old fool talk some shit. And today we gonna talk some more shit. So let's get into that right now. Now, this is kind of an unusual story that happened to me a few days ago. And I just wanted to share it with you because it brings up a question about a certain situation in our society that needs to be addressed. And it's kind of getting some kind of addressment towards it by the peoples. But then again, it is kind of a double-edged sword because you get caught up in two different ways. But anyway, let me get to this story first, and then that'll give you a better explanation as to what I'm talking about, and we can get a little bit deeper into it. All right. Now, I have a dog. He is a 3-year-old blue nose pit bull. He's charcoal gray and white, really cute, just really all around good-looking dog. At least that's what everybody that drive past tells me about how good the dog looking. Just beautiful, beautiful. And I got to keep telling them, don't say it too loud because he already think he fine. So we don't want to gas his head up too much. But anyway, I'm out walking my dog. Me and him, we doing our usual stroll. And, there is at the corner from where my house is, there's this big tree. And once you get to the corners, maybe 7-8 feet off to the left. And every day my dog, he goes there, he sniffs the tree, and he lift his leg, he do his business, and he sniff the tree a little bit more. Now, this particular day, I'm standing on the sidewalk, he's doing his usual, I got to sniff damn near the entire bottom of the tree before I can handle my business. Yeah, I got a weird dog, go figure that one out. Anyway, I happened to just looking around, seeing what's happening in the neighborhood, trying to make sure ain't no other dogs running up on me and him, and so we can get into some kind of confrontation because I'm not trying to have that happen with my dog at all. I kind of see these two figures coming towards me from way up the street. Now, one you can clearly see was a male and very robust brother. I will say I'm not going to disparage his weight, but he was a very robust brother. And I could see what seemed to be either was a young girl or a real skinny lady. I couldn't really tell. And I didn't put that much effort in trying to tell. So we standing there, he still doing his little sniffing search, trying to identify what that smell is. And I'm standing there, I'm looking down parallel to the street. I'm looking down the other street. I'm trying to see what the hell is going on down there because it looked like I see police cars, it looked like an ambulance, it looked like a fire truck, looked like what appeared to be some kind of construction company van, and that's why I was like, what the hell are they doing down there? Maybe pipeline bust or something. I don't know. It just seemed weird that you had all of those concentrated at that one location, and they were all just scrambling around back and forth and in and out the cars, and cars moving. So I'm, kind of entranced at what's going on down the street. But now let's be clear here. I have a martial arts background. My peripheral vision is damn near psychic. I can damn near see behind me looking straight. It's weird. But anyway, I'm standing there now. I can see her in my peripheral vision walking up, and it was just something weird about her when I saw her at a distance, the way she was walking, which threw me off as to not knowing if this was a young girl or a skinny lady. Well, it turns out that it was a young lady. She probably early 20s, 20, 21, 22, somewhere around there. Now, like I said, when I saw her walking up, it was just something weird the way she was walking. And what I've noticed that the way she was walking is that she slapped her feet on the ground as she walked, but she kept moving her arm around like something wasn't quite right about her outfit. Like I said, I didn't pay that much attention till she started getting just a little bit closer into where I could see through my peripheral vision what was going on. And what I noticed was, now this was a very lovely young lady, cantaloupe-sized boobs, nice little round melon booty, like watermelon size, not too big, not too small, but, she had enough. Nice legs, everything. She was a very lovely young lady. I don't know too many men or women that would kick her out of bed. And as she's walking, like I said, her way she's walking, her feet are slapping the ground. And she's constantly tugging on her skirt of the dress to keep it from riding up. So this is what I observed just out of the corner of my eye. One, she had on some sandal shoes that looked like they were 2 sizes too big, because she had extra room in the front where the toes was at, and the heel had looked like almost an inch of extra space back there. So that was the first thing I noticed, that you wearing somebody else's footwear, and that's why your feet slapping on the ground, because they not fitting correctly, and it's causing awkwardness when you step in the shoe. And I know that because I used to sell shoes for like about 10 years. I worked in retail almost 25 years in retail, so I do have some idea what happens in the retail industry, especially with footwear, since I used to sell footwear. And that's the first thing I noticed, that them shoes were too big. Now, she kept pulling on the dress, which indicated the dress was too damn small, at least for her frame. It was too small. If she would have bent over, or it was like every 4 steps she had to tug the dress down. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, tug it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, tug it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, tug it back down. And that went on for a minute, till she got close to where me and the dog was. So, and it was, one of them little halter top, strapless dresses, one piece, and I could see it was too small, because if that sucker would have popped up, she would have been wearing a halter top. That's how small it was, that it was barely covering the booty. So that automatically made me think, okay, whose little sister dress you got on that you thought you was going to look cute in? Now, let's get one thing straight. Y'all know me. If you listen to me long enough, you know that I am a staunch advocate for women's rights and equality. I do not believe that a woman should be ridiculed, put down, or made to feel less like a human being because of what they wear. What you wear should not reflect who you are. Your actions always reflect who you are. So regardless of what you're wearing, that shouldn't make any damn difference about the person that you are on the inside. So far as I'm concerned, wear what you want. And, we should not be picking with them or fucking with them about what they wear. Wear what you like. If this feels comfortable and this is the way you like to dress and be styled up, go for it. More power to you. Leave these people alone. Now, we got that out the way. Let's get back to girlfriend. Now, she's walking. She's steadily tugging. Now, she get to about right to where me and the dog was. Now, I have to keep my eye on my dog, because most people do not know that I probably got the friendliest dog in my neighborhood. There is not a malicious or vicious bone in his body. He is just the friendliest dog you will ever see. Like a big kid. Loves to be rubbed and pet and loves to play and loves kids. You bring your kids around, forget it. They might not want to come back home unless they get to bring the dog with them. That's how friendly my dog is. Everybody finds that out when they meet him. He's really friendly. But when you look at him, he don't look that way because why? He's a pit bull. Now, the dog, my dog, he's nosy. As soon as he see her, he cocks his head over, runs to the curb, and he looking at her. Now, she walking down the middle of the street, mind you. So he's standing on the curb, he's staring at her. Now, I'm looking at him to make sure that, he don't do nothing stupid just to be on the safe side. I just want to make sure. I mean, I know he won't, but still, I monitor my dog to make sure no bullshit kick off. Okay? So she walking along, she steadily tugging on that damn skirt and then look over and go, "What you looking at?" Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know if she talking to me or the dog, and I'm taking it as, okay, you talking to the dog. Because, see, now, I could have said something in response to what she said, and I could have been hostile, I could have been negative, I could have put her down about wearing something she shouldn't be wearing, or, all that dumb shit that people do. But that's not who I am. I'm not going to jump on you for what you wear, this, that, and the other, But like I said, it was in my head as to where the fuck that come from. And what started kicking around in my brain was, okay, here is somebody. She wanted attention, plain and simple. Because let's be 100, ladies. All right, let's get 100 here and stop all the fake shit and all of the bullshit. Let's get 100. We're going to learn some truth. We're going to speak some truth so we can all live the truth. But let's get 100 right here. The only reason why you wear that shit is because you are looking for attention. You want attention. The problem is that you get attention from the one you don't want attention from. See, if it was from the person that you wanted that attention from, oh, you was wearing, you was on point. You was on fleck. Your shit was tight. It was fire. You was a hot girl. But when it's attention from somebody you don't want, then you get an attitude and you get negative, and in some cases, y'all get damn right hostile. And the thing that really bothers me about that is I don't give a fuck what you wear. But if you wearing something and your ass is showing and your boobies is showing and all your sexiness is all out in display in public, what the fuck you expect me to do? I'm gonna look. I'm a heterosexual male who like pretty pussy. And if I see a pretty pussy, I'm gonna look at it. Just like any other man. Or hell, lesbian woman for that matter. Shit, if a lesbian woman see a pretty pussy walking down the street, you think she ain't gonna look at it? I mean, come on, let's get real here. If that was the person that you wanted to look at you, it'd have been cool. You'd have been smiles, giggling, everything. But because it's not the person you want looking at you, you cop an attitude and get hostile. And all I'm saying is you don't have to cop an attitude and get hostile. Plain and simple. We know you dressing like that because you trying to attract attention, but that's the double-edged sword. You're going to attract attention positively and negatively. Some people are going to give you a positive response to how you dress. Some people are going to give a negative response how you dress. My thing is, if you have thin skin and can't take the criticism, don't dress that way. But if you tough person and believe in yourself and who you are, man, fuck what they got to say. Wear what you want to wear. Dress how you want to dress. Be who you choose to be, because that's the only truth you should be living is your own. Who is the person that you truly want to be? That's who you should be working on. And fuck what anybody got to say about how you dress, how you look, how you style your hair, what makeup you wear, what clothes you wear. That's fuck them. They don't like it. They ain't got to wear it. So what the fuck do they care how you dress and this, that, and the other? Leave them people alone so they can leave you the fuck alone and you can move on and do you. That's all I'm saying. More importantly is I'm just trying to get to this point about you can't keep on dogging us out for being attracted to you. You dressing in an attractive way that will attract a male. That's some shit wired into us, God shit, wired that shit into us so